Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Maru naam Akhtar Kasia. I am Akhtar Kasian from Downs and Special Friends, local charity, but also Batley Baths as well. So I'm here today to talk about a couple of things. Obviously, well, let's get this bit sorted up here somewhere so we all can see each other. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. So we've got, oops, because I want Mr. Akooji for that in there as well. There we go. That's better. So basically, I want to talk about a couple of things that we're doing during Ramzan. English में बोलो, गुजराती में बोलो. English में बोलो, बता अभी जाए ना. So
if you can put this somewhere like that,
okay,
we can get everybody in
okay,
there.
let's do that.
Right, rotate your device.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Right,
Perfect.
right.
We can stay there. So yeah, we're doing a couple of projects. Now, one of the bigger project which concerns whole of the community in North Kirklees, it's Batley Baths, and we as in Downs and Special Friends charity has taken the initiative to go and rescue Batley Baths, but not only that, to recover and reopen the Batley Baths into multifaceted center for the whole of the community. So it's not just for children with special needs, but for the community, from school children, from women's only, adults, old people, young people, everyone. So we've got quite a few things going on, and obviously we have publicized that as much as we can. Now, stage we have had a good news as well. So it's all promising news so far from Kirklees. They are supporting our campaign. We've received the email as well from them. So Alhamdulillah, they're doing well. They are supporting, and they are going to be supporting our application through locality as well, to get the larger funding from the larger funders like Heritage Fund and so forth, because the building is a listed building as well. So Alhamdulillah, we have had a good news on that front. But obviously it does mean that we need to prove to the council now that community has got the hunger to have this community open for their use. And what that means is, because we have been shouting on social medias and everywhere, oh, why have they closed, why have they closed? Council wants to know that how much money we are as a community are prepared to put in, so that we can go to the heritage funders and the larger funders to get the balance of the money from them. So it is a larger project. So what we're doing during this Ramadan is we need your help. This is unusual setup that we have got this Ramadan. So we are going to be doing an Iftar pack, Downs and Special Friends special Iftar pack. We will be putting the brochures out after this radio session, because I didn't want to do it before then. And we're doing it for 3 weekends. They're all Sundays. So we're talking 9th March, 16th March, and 23rd of March. So 3 Sundays. It's all pick up from PKWA Center, but we'll also be doing deliveries as well. It's £22 for a pack, and it's food pack for 2 people. That includes masdul dates. It will have a bowl of fruits, mixed fruit as well. 1 kilogram, as in 1000 ml of biryani, meat biryani. We've 650, as in 500 gram worth of butter chicken, 2 naans, and hopefully we'll get some mango lassi in there as well. And obviously all the profits will go towards the project, towards Batley Baths. So it's a huge project. A lot of volunteers, a lot of suppliers are involved in this project right now to make sure and ensure that Batley Baths is a success. Well, community has shown hunger, and we are the one who's driving the project forward, but it is a community project, so we want the community to come together. This affects everyone within our community, everyone, whether you go swimming or you don't go swimming. I don't swim, but it affects my son because he goes swimming. So health is very important for everyone. And it's important whether you are young, old, school age, school leavers, whether you work, you don't work, you benefit, you not benefit, you are able, you are disabled, whatever it is, the center is required for the benefit of the whole community. So we want you to come together, and inshallah, the first step is obviously, if there's people out there to provide us with the donations, then obviously there's a bank accounts, etc., which are there that you can donate to. If you want to loan, if you're not interested in any of this, but you're quite happy to loan because you are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you enough and you're happy to sort of provide the loan amount, then we're more than happy to talk terms with you. But more importantly, this iftar pack is a way of not just thanking the community, but at the same time in Ramadan, we're taking the opportunity by feeding people, taking the sawab, and hopefully with that dua, we get better success and bigger success that we are requiring to achieve. So, inshallah, that is the aim right now. So please support us. You'll see the posters everywhere going out this weekend in the shops and everywhere else as well. So please support. Obviously, it's a local initiative. We're not doing it nationally. It's just local initiative. So at the time comes, we'll probably require some volunteers to deliver some food packs as well. We also got a provision in there where it says pay it forward. And what it means is that if you want to buy a food pack as a gift for your friends, neighbors, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, whoever it is, then you can do that as well by putting the address as well. So we'll be putting a link as well. You just order through a link. It's a very simple 5-second process. You put your details in and then we'll confirm everything with you as well. So it's a straightforward stuff, but this is a local initiative for local people that has an impact, a huge impact on the local people. So please support us. That's first. And the second thing is something completely different. It's nothing to do with Downs and Special Friends or anything else. I used to do this before COVID throughout my own initiative, and it's called Iftar event, as we call it. And we used to do this at PKWA Center, and I did it for 5 years with Sister Sophia Appa, Maulana Habil Magra's wife, and it was amazing. We used to have about 180-200 people at Iftar event, and everyone came. I mean, the Muslims and non-Muslims, everyone. We had a wedding at that event once. We had one iftar where a sister took a shahada as well. And basically people come in. We have a couple of smaller activities between Asr and Maghrib. We have a small bayan as well in English. We have a dua, and then there are opportunity for people to obviously pray salah in a congregation. And then we feed them with food and fruits and drinks and everything else as well. So alhamdulillah, it was great success. We stopped because of COVID, and then obviously because of my health issues I stopped, but alhamdulillah I'm back. So it's back again, PKWA Center between Asr and Maghrib. It's on Saturday the 8th of March, Sunday the 16th of March, and Saturday 22nd of March. So 2 Saturdays and a Sunday in between. Okay, it's just this weekend we're not doing because we don't know when Ramadan is starting. So we didn't want to take a risk by doing an iftar program, say for example on the first day. So please support, please come down, please RSVP if you're coming down as well. So one is the initiative of Downs and Special Friends charity, and the second one is just something that I'm doing from my own heart. There have been my friends and family who have put some money towards it, and Tesco has donated dates, Asda in Dewsbury has donated drinks and stuff because they found out, and I've got a good relationship with them. I didn't even ask for it, they just donated. Okay. I got Abu Bakr supermarket Abid. He messaged me this morning to say, Akhtar bhai, what do you need? So we've got very, very, very generous people within our community that even before we ask, they out there pulling their first step forward and giving it to us. And there's two people in there that I mentioned are non-Muslims. Okay, I know it has an impact on Muslims because we go and purchase and shop and spend money there, but non-Muslims that took the step. So, mashallah, that's very good. So, two things. Please remember about those two initiatives. And finally, inshallah, Ramadan starts tomorrow or Sunday. Remember us, remember me, remember Brother Akooji here, Brother Ebrahim as well. Remember us in your du'as, because obviously with your du'as, we'll achieve bigger things that our community requires. Batley Baths is just an excuse. We've got bigger things to worry about as well. So inshallah we achieve all that, and if you require anything, we are available. I'm very, very social, as you know. I'm everywhere, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. So you can find me. Down to Special Friends, there'll be numbers on there for a couple of sisters as well on there. So you can contact them as well if you don't want to speak to me. That's perfectly fine. But Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much for Brother Akooji here, because he always welcomes me here to his radio station. Whenever I have an announcement like this, he is really, really great that we have a platform where we're able to come out and put things out into public domain and let the public choose what they want to help and support and provide their strength in. So yeah, donations, loans, lillah, sadqa is welcome. I have got it confirmed from the Mufti Sabs as well. So that's all okay. It's just zakat we can't accept for Batley Baths, but anything else, yeah, perfect. Thank you. That was like a railroad speech. Thank you.
Anyway, how far have you got? Are you open now, or when are you going to open?
So basically, Kirklees Council are going through the process of, well, we've shown them the express of interest. So they've got that. Now they are going through whatever the process they have from their side, because it is a huge asset. It's a very complicated asset that they are saying. And they just want to ensure that whoever they are giving it to, they are giving it to the right team, right people. There are right people going to be running as well. So they're checking on trustees and everything else as well. It's their process that's taking long. Now, Kirklees, they used to have 2.5 staff. 2.5 is in, there was only one person who was working part-time. So there is lack of people in Kirklees, and because of that, that's kind of slow process.
They won't be funding it then.
They at the moment they're saying they're not going to fund it, but we never know. I mean, things change on regular basis. If the central government comes out with a proposal to say, oh, we're going to help the grassroots sports activities and the centers, etc., then we might get the funding. So, but at the moment, no, they're not. So this is the reason why we are asking the community, and people who have pledged. We hopefully, inshallah, will get the pledges and everything as well from them. But we want to show Kirklees that. And this is the opportunity that the community has got, that we can show Kirklees that look how serious we are. We all talk about Dewsbury Baths, we all talk about Batley Baths, that we've lost this, but this is the opportunity now for a community show to Kirklees that look, we can do it as well. Yes, people say to me, oh well, it should be Kirklees paying for it because we pay council tax, etc. Well, that has gone now. I mean, decision was made, it's closed, we can't go back to it unless Kirklees receives hundreds of £millions for something to happen in next 5 years. Nothing is going to happen. So we have to take the initiative on this stuff rather than waiting around for things to change. It's not going to change. So we are here taking the leadership on this, and we're just going to have a positive impact on that.
So my question again is, when do you expect to open?
It's roughly around another 8 to 9 months of process.
Next year then, basically.
Most likely before then, yeah. So we are hoping that before next election, in local election, we should be open.
Well, next election will be in May.
May 26. So if we get a decision according to their plan is 10 months. So if we take 10 months from February, is December. So obviously in between you go holidays and other stuff. So we are running at a speed, but
how much money do you require? From those people who you appealing to donate.
So initially, right now, to open the swimming and the gym tomorrow, we need about 200 grand, just to make sure that the pumps and all that kind of stuff is all okay. The pipework, putting the gymnasium equipment is expensive as well. So we need that, but then we'll use that fund to go to heritage funders and get the larger funding from them to carry out the other work that we have proposed in terms of the daycare center, the cafe, and planning permitted the luxury spa area as well. So we'll see, but it's a long process. Unfortunately, we can't get out from this, and ideally I would love to be in a position where we go to council and say, look, just give us the keys. I'm in that position, I'm that tempted, but they want to reassure themselves, satisfy themselves that is going to the right cause.
Who's in charge at the other side of council?
So
Carl?
Carl's not in charge, no. They are going to the Carls to get information, but Carl's not in charge. Obviously, there are a couple of officers, and I think it won't be right for me to name them here. There are some councillors as well, and again, it won't be right for me to...
So are they working okay with you?
They're fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic, and then just blown away with the speed that we are working at. They can't catch up. I mean, they came to have a meeting with us, and when we said, our business plan is ready, it's a draft business plan is ready. It's a 95-page business plan, And they go, you what? I says, yeah, we've not even asked for it. I says, yeah, but we are prepared because we know the next step, what it is. And they were shocked, and just looking at that, they were quite impressed in terms of where we are in terms of the whole plan and stuff. So Alhamdulillah.
You just said the food.
Yeah.
When's it going to start?
So the food pack is
where
for
will the money go?
the food pack money will go into the Downs and Special Friends charity, and once it goes into the charity, that money is going to be used. Batley Baths, yeah, that's where it's going to go. Yeah, so that is a main project of.
When did it start food?
So the food will be the food pack will be for 9th of March, 16th of March, and 23rd of the March. So 3 Sundays. It's £22 a pack. And we'll try and deliver as well, but if you can pick up from PKWA center, better, but you have to order it. Please don't turn up on the door. Please order it, and we will be putting the posters out, the links out later on, so you will see all that as well. It's a Google form link as well, so make sure you click on the link and then complete the small form to place an order. Okay,
so it goes to charity.
It goes to charity. Everything, the whole profit will go to the charity. So obviously we've got suppliers, we have got some cost. We are putting our own money into that as well, which is perfectly fine. But like, for example, the biryani and the curry and so, we have got a discounted price, but we'll have to pay the suppliers for those things, unfortunately. So
who do they phone then to order?
It's a link. They click on the link and then they place an order online. So rather than ringing someone and then going through it's just a very simple stuff. It's a straightforward ordering system that we have.
Don't forget to order in Ramzan.
That's it. Yeah. Well, we'll be putting out this today, so you'll be able to choose which date you want it for as well. How many packs you want. If you wanna get it delivered to your friends, family, neighbors, etc., you'll be able to do that as well. So on the form, all those things will be visible, and you'll be able to see it as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Jazakallah. So once again, thank you very much, and thank you for Brother Akooji here and Brother Ibrahim here. Our famous
thank you for coming down. Thank you for coming down. He's doing a wonderful job, fantastic job.
And
are you okay with your trustees and all that?
Absolutely.
Have you filled the positions?
No, we're still looking for a couple of trustees. A couple of trustees from finance and legal. So we have got someone from legal, but we just need to tidy a few things up with them.
Yeah. Any women in there as well?
Yeah. We got three women in there. One who's a businesswoman, one woman who's a HR head of HR, human resources. She works for a charity right now where 900 people management. So she's quite good. So we've got people like that. So it's just finance side and legal side that we require trustees with. But we're taking it slowly. We don't want to rush it. We want to make sure that whoever comes on board adds value to the trustee and the board and what we are doing through with regards to Batley Baths. I think that's more important than just simply bringing someone on as a trustee.
Yeah. You're doing a fine job. Best wishes. Duas. It's the right time today for the start because aaj Jumana daro che ne kare Ramzan Mubarak bhi aayi jai. So everybody make duas. It's something that I must give credit to Akhtar Bhai here. He's all of a sudden by his own initiative started off this Batley Baths burn. Konama atli badi himmat ki emane himmat kari ne કેમ અમે તો લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ મને દાવત પર બોલાવતા ત્યાં બી ગયા આવેલા and he's kicked off something really good for the community. So that's very good news, and like I say, best wishes.
Inshallah. Jazakallah.
Allah kamyab kare inshallah. કામનું કામ છે. And make sure you keep a good hold of it.
Absolutely.
ને તો પછી બીજા બધા પછાડી આવે ને એમ કે ચાલો હવે તો બધું બની ગયું but તું જે આટલે જાજે હું હવે આટલે એવું બધું કરવા નહીં દેવાનું. હું તો
absolutely.
ચલાવતા હોય તો જે માણસ હારા ચલાવતા હોય તે પછી હારી રીતે ચલાવે કારણ કે તેને પેલું હાર્ડ વર્ક મૂકીને હોય.
This is the hard bit.
Yeah, this is the hard bit.
This is the main bit.
It's not something that that's everybody can do.
It's not easy. It's not knocking on people's doors and calling and picking phone up. The other people realize.
તમારા પોતાના પૈસા બી બહુ જાય. કેમ કે કેટલું કમિટમેન્ટ જાય ને આ તો પેલા કે તેમ અમુક વાર કર્કલીઝ નો પ્રોજેક્ટ હોય તો 150,000 pound નો પ્રોજેક્ટ હોય વીક 150,000 pound વીક નો તે સાલનો તે પ્રોજેક્ટ પર એક મેનેજર રાખે. You doing all that free.
Exactly.
Yeah, people don't realize all these things. કેમ કે
background માં એટલું બધું cost થાય ને કે we don't disclose it and we don't tell anyone, but we just get on with it because it's for the benefit for everyone. મારો છોકરો પોતે સ્વિમિંગ કરવા જાય અયો એટલે મને ખબર કે સ્વિમિંગ ઓન ઇટ્સ ઓન કેટલું બેનિફિશિયલ છે. પછી જીમ ને બીજું એક્સ્ટ્રા બીટ્સ તો ઓબ્વિયસલી ઇલ બેનિફિટ એવરીવન એલ્સ એઝ વેલ, બટ ખાલી સ્વિમિંગ અલોન ઇઝ સો બેનિફિટ. ધ અમાઉન્ટ ઓફ વિમેન દેટ્સ બીન ઇન ટચ એઝ વેલ કે ક્યારે ઓપન થવાનું, અમે થાકી ચાલ્યા કે તે જવાની જગ્યા નહીં મળે કે તે જવાય નહીં. So they don't want to just go to the cafes and libraries and somewhere else. They want to actually go into a physical environment where they can exercise, swim, and more importantly, integrate with other women as well. For mental health as well. I think that's what they used to use Batley Baths for. So inshallah, જોઈએ દુઆ છે બધાની હવે. બરાબર વડીલોની દુઆ છે.
Fox's biscuit.
We've got it. We've got it.
એ બહુ હંભે ને એટલે ઓનર બરાબર કહેવાનું કે ભાઈ
ફોક્સિસ બિસ્કિટ તો મેઇન છે કેમ કે એ લોકોનું જે હીટ વેસ્ટ જો અમારા પાસે આવે તેનું ડિસ્કશન ખાસું ચાલતું છે. લુકિંગ એટ ધ ફાઇનાન્શિયલ સાઇડ ઓફ થિંગ્સ કે કોઈ ગ્રાન્ટ મળી જાય ગવર્મેન્ટથી તો એ લોકોને બી ગ્રીન ઇનિશિયેટિવનું સ્ટેમ્પ મળે, અમને બી મળે. ઓબ્વિયસલી અમારા પછી બિલ્સ બી ઓછા થાય.
I'm glad that's the good news because Fox's Biscuit is the capital of Batley. Before it used to be Frontier nightclub. હવે આપણા હારે એક બે વસ્તુ બીજી રેલું છે સારું બહુ સારું કામ કરતા છે. From the bottom of my heart.
Batley will be possibly from what I can see probably will be third biggest employer. So Fox's Biscuit, Tesco, and then the third biggest employer will be Batley Baths. Yeah, he'll probably employ about 70 to 80 people, maybe more.
Oh, that's good.
So it's not going to be a small setup. Looking at all the different departments, how he's going to run. So he's a big commitment. It's a big, massive commitment. So inshallah, it'll all pay off. And then we go from there.
Dua karwani inshallah થઈ જાય. તમે start કરે તો કામ થઈ જાય.
If somebody doesn't go online and want to order food, how do they do it?
There'll be mobile number there, so they can text. That's fine.
Mobile number નો champion હે. એ તો બહુ champion.
કોઈ પણ એની મળે ને.
નહીં એ તો તું છે ને.
મેં લઈને આવવાનો તમારે કે પેલા સ્પેશિયલ લઈને મેં આવવાનો તમારે
કેજો.
Tiki TikTok. It's a very cheeky TikTok.
કેમ બધું પ્લેટફોર્મ યુઝ કરવા પડે કેમ?
Yeah. No, it's a good job. It's a very good commitment that you're giving, and mashallah.
Yeah, very good job.
Time લાગે પણ થઈ જાય.
Time લાગે એટલે I know this is I think is making people understand the process. Is Kakli's process. And I think એ લોકોનું બી હવે સમજ મને પડે કેમ કે સે 2 વર્ષ 3 વર્ષ પછી સે કઈ બાતને કઈ થયું, ટ્રસ્ટીઝને કઈ થયું, ચેરિટીને કઈ થયું ને ક્વેશ્ચન્સ પછી કકલીસ પર જ જાય કે તમે ડ્યુ ડિલિજન્સ નહીં કરલા હમણાં કેવા ક્વેશ્ચન્સ હમણાં બાલી બાસના અને ડ્યુસબરી બાસના આવે એ જ ક્વેશ્ચન ત્યાં જાતે. એટલે આઈ થિંક એ લોકો અમે જે કરેલા છે એક્સપિરિયન્સથી એ લોકોનું કામ ડ્યુ ડિલિજન્સ
ડ્યુ ડિલિજન્સ તો બહુ આવે
એ તો હમણાં તો બહુ આવે
Why didn't you pick up the red flag? Due diligence. વાત કરે.
It's an escape as well for people to sort of answer the right jawab.
Yeah, it is.
Give the jawab is just a due diligence. That's it. Shortcut.
Yeah.
I don't care. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Thank you everyone.
Ciao
Bye bye.
Ciao for now, Kenny. Ciao for now. Jazakallah.
Listen, somebody must do it.
You've recorded everything.
Yeah,